The Piano Next Door by Elia Peattie. Babette had gone away for the summer. The furniture was in its summer linens. The curtains were down, and Babette's husband, John Boyce, was alone in the house. It was the first year of his marriage, and he missed Babette. But then, as he often said to himself, he ought never to have married her. He did it from pure selfishness, and because he was determined to possess the most elusive, tantalizing, elegant, and utterly unmoral little creature that the sun shone upon. He wanted her because she reminded him of birds and flowers and summer winds and other exquisite things created for the delectation of mankind. He never expected nor desired her to think. He had half frightened her into marrying him, had taken her to a poor man's home, provided her with no society such as she had been accustomed to, and he had no reasonable cause of complaint when she answered the call of summer and flitted away like a butterfly in the morning sunshine to the place where the flowers grew. He wrote to her every evening, sitting in the stifling, ugly house, and poured out his soul as if it were a libation to a goddess. Sometimes she answered by telegraph, sometimes by a perfumed note. He schooled himself not to feel hurt. Why should Babette write? Does a goldfinch indict epistles, or a hummingbird study composition, or a glancing red-scaled fish in summer shallows consider the meaning of words? He knew at the beginning what Babette was, guessed her limitations, trembled when he buttoned her tiny glove, kissed her dainty slipper when he found it in the closet after she was gone, thrilled at the sound of her laugh, or the memory of it. That was all, a mere case of love. He was in bonds. Babette was not. Therefore he was in the city, working over-hours to pay for Babette's pretty follies down at the seaside. It was quite right and proper. He was a grub in the furrow, she a lark in the blue. Those had always been and always must be their relative positions. Having attained a mood of philosophic calm, in which he was prepared to spend his evenings alone, as became a grub, and to await with dignified patience the return of his wife, it was in the nature of an inconsistency that he should have walked the floor of the dull little drawing-room like a lion in a cage. It did not seem in keeping with the position of superior serenity which he had assumed, that reading Babette's notes he should have raged with jealousy, or that in the loneliness of his unkempt chamber...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?